When real men can't sleep, real men do the news. Bad news for Theresa May. At least more bad news for Theresa May. She eked out of a no confidence vote, 200 to 117. And it's possible at this point, depending on whether or not she can garner any additional support or any additional concessions, let's say it that way, from the European Union, that Labour and the DUP may be working together in order to produce a no confidence vote. Now, keep in mind, the DUP is what's propping up the Theresa May government, and if the DUP pulls support, her government collapses. It is, you could say, I don't want to say rumored, but sources from Labour puts out that the DUP and Labour have been in high-level talks in case Theresa May doesn't bring back real concessions from the European Union. The European Union is saying that there will be no real concessions, with the exception of clarification of what they've already agreed upon. Now, whether or not clarification of what they've already agreed upon gets rid of that backstop, I am skeptical, but who knows? But if it does not, here comes Jeremy Corbyn. He's coming home. Take a look at the story. This story is interesting. It's been reported on a few sources. I mean, a few pages, or a few sites, but it's probably coming from the same source. The DUP reportedly has high-level talks with the Labour Party regarding supporting a motion of no confidence against Theresa May's Tory government, significantly increasing the likelihood of an imminent general election. I mean, she's already said she's not going to run again in 2022, I believe, which means she is a lame duck prime minister. Her goal is to get through Brexit. The problem is the Brexit bill that she's trying to get through is not going to be able to get through Parliament. So why are you still here? A senior Labour source has reportedly told Huffington Post that following Theresa May surviving the internal confidence vote last night, talks have now been held at senior level between Labour and the DUP to find common ground on their respective positions. Although it's officially denied by the DUP, the senior Labour source reportedly indicated that should Theresa May fail to bring back assurances from the European Union that satisfy the DUP, Labour is now preparing to push for a no-confidence motion on Monday after Theresa May has updated MPs on her latest round of quote-unquote renegotiations. Whilst, I love that, Brits, whilst the DUP chief whip Sir Geoffrey Donaldson reportedly said that he was not aware of any such meetings. I love that. I have no idea. I'm not aware of such a thing. I love that. Senior Labour sources reportedly told Huffington Post discussions have been taking place between Labour and the DUP to see if there's common ground there, adding that considerable amount of Tory MPs may also be willing to back the motion. What, do you have 100 or something that decided to vote her down? We have seen hostility focused on May over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Particularly, we believe that when she returns from Brussels, unless she has agreed to major changes in the withdrawal package, that hostility will only increase. The Labour also hinted that the party may now have garnered enough support to bring down the government, adding that we might just have a coalition that will vote against her, and we want to maximize the vote against her as much as we can. Just a handful of MPs can make a huge difference for us. This doesn't look good for Theresa May. Theresa May better bring back some concessions, or that's going to be the end of this Tory government. And man, if they get another election, Jeremy Corbyn, Prime Minister, God, that has a nice ring.